With Stalker 2 coming in November, a lot of gamers have had to upgrade their equipment in order to fully appreciate the game whenever it comes out. For those that haven't done so, however, MSI and GSC are teaming up and releasing a custom graphics card. Not much information is known thus far, but I was able to find some information on a website that reads as follows. Exactly 1 month ago, a leak from the EEC revealed that MSI will be releasing a new graphics card based on the NVIDIA RTX 4070 Ti Super. This graphics card is a special edition commemorating the release of Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl, which is now planned for November. MSI has been working with GSC Games to design a custom variant of its Gaming Slim series, which has been used for other custom designs such as Black Myth Wukong or World of Warcraft. The new model features a custom color scheme, new stickers on the fans, and an entirely new backplate. While it's unclear from the teaser video, the card could feature an 8102 GPU. However, if MSI sticks to NVIDIA's official specs, it will likely feature the 8103-275 processor with 8,448 CUDA cores. Gamers would also get 16GB of GDDR6X memory. Typically, these custom variants don't include the X or OC specifications, so if you need factory overclocking, it may be better to buy the original model. I'm not sure why you'd really need to overclock at this point in time if you're buying a 4070 Ti, but hey. MSI has not confirmed the exact release date, but it's likely the card will be released shortly before the game, and bundled with it. The remaining question is, how many units we made, and whether they will be easily available for purchase. That is something really important to consider, along with the other special editions of this game that we've gotten thus far. Just like everything else on the internet, we have scalpers, and they like to get hold of every little thing they can and raise up the prices a million times for no good reason. So, if we have that to look forward to, I guess we'll see. And anyway, from the looks of it, the color scheme doesn't extend just to the GPU. The mouse and keyboard also look really cool as well. So, it's not just the GPU that's getting a special touch here. According to the website, it's known as the MSI RTX 4070 Ti Super Stalker 2 Edition, which is pretty interesting. Yeah, that says to me scalpers are probably going to get their hands on this really quickly. It does sound really cool though, I will admit. Anyways, if you care to watch the 25-second teaser from GSC, it just features the GPU, some monitors flashing, and the entire setup really. But the GPU spins around a few times and then it disappears, much like an artifact. So, I like that little touch there. Honestly, it's funny because I've been looking into PCs. I haven't actually pulled the trigger on one yet, but I've been looking into them, and I was thinking that the 4070 would be the best card to go for because it's not the most expensive and it's not the weakest card there is, so I feel like there is good value. Now we have the 5000 series being leaked, and so prices should come down. Actually, I think they are coming down right now a little bit because I'm starting to find some deals with laptops, desktops in general. If you look, there are deals you could find beforehand, but I mean, now that specifications are actually being brought up, numbers, that sort of thing, prices are definitely going down a little bit, so that's good. And that's just right now. If you think about a few weeks, a few months down the line, closer to November, we'll probably have some better choices here. But maybe not for this because this is more of a collector's item type thing. So I can see them getting a little bit competitive with it. But it's still a good deal because this is a limited time deal. This is like some special, like if you're a diehard fan, you probably wouldn't mind throwing out a few extra $100 to get your hands on this stuff. Scalpers know that too, so they're not stupid. So if you wanted to get your hands on this thing, you better be on it the second it's out because this definitely looks really cool. I'm sure we'll get more info about it when it comes closer to the actual release date, whether or not it releases on the release date or before it. But nonetheless, I'm sure we'll know more about it before it comes out. Some people are commenting that they should delay the game again so that the collaboration goes for the 5000 series instead, which would be interesting, but I feel like this is a smart, safe choice to go with. 5,000 kind of prices people out a little bit. The 4,000 series is a bit more approachable. If you haven't upgraded your computer for a good few years, then you'd probably look into something like this, right? It's good mid range, perfect, really. I myself am coming from a 1660 Super with only 6 gigabytes, so I think it's about time for me to upgrade a little bit because, especially with all these performance upgrades, graphics, everything, the intensity of the game in general, you know, you need you need an upgrade. Another website, PCGamesN.com, says, while a release date for the card is not yet known, we expect it will be released around the same time as the game, which is in November, and it's also likely that the game will come with the card via download code claimable from MSI. Unlike other special edition cards, such as the Asus Space Marine 2 graphics card, MSI has been selling its special editions rather than just offering them as prizes, meaning fans will have a fair chance to get their hands on one, rather than needing to win it as part of a competition. Then the remaining bit of the article just continues on to talk about the keyboard and mouse and how the scheme goes beyond the GPU and how much more we could really expect, which is notable from the 25 seconds, again, that we see. So, like I've said, if you're not one of the, console gamers, you're not on Game Pass, you're not on the Xbox, you're on PC, you want to upgrade, this would be a good choice, And even if you don't pick out this specific collector's fucking, special Stalker 2 PC, I would still say a 4070 Super, either a TI or a Super would be a good choice. You could even just buy the 4070 all by itself, to be honest. I mean, you might have a few struggles with just the 4070 all by itself, but I would say it's still solid all around. I mean, yeah, I'd say it would be good to play. To be honest, I really wasn't expecting anything on this level from GSC. We're only 2 months away from release. Honestly, a little bit less at this point, and they're just dropping these collabs on us. It's really crazy, man. If you had mods in mind, extra playability after the game releases, that sort of thing, you want that extra graphical intensity, whatever the case may be, then maybe consider something a little more than a 4070. If you want, fucking Stalker 2 Gamma, right? But that'll come later on. That'll be a few years probably. So if you haven't gotten a PC yet, I would want to see what they say first about this one before you pull the trigger. Alright, here's to finding out more information about Stalker, MSI, and GSC.